You accepted an offer. Congratulations. But don't celebrate just yet. There's still a lot to do before closing day. From the home inspection to the final walkthrough, I'll break down what happens next so you know exactly what to expect. I'm Bren Brewer, a realtor with nearly 14 years of experience, so I know exactly how to get from offer acceptance to closing without delays. Welcome to How to Sell a Home with Bren Brewer. So let's get started. After your offer is accepted, the buyer usually has an option period. It's going to be a short window of time where they can inspect the home and negotiate repairs. Here's what to expect. The buyer is going to hire an inspector to check the property's condition. They may request repairs or ask for a price adjustment. You can negotiate repairs or offer seller credits to keep the deal moving. The goal? Keep those negotiations reasonable so both sides stay on track toward closing. If the buyer is using a mortgage, their lender will order an appraisal to confirm the home's value. Here's what could happen during that time. If the appraisal matches or exceeds the offer, great, you're on track. If it comes in lower, the buyer might request a price reduction and you can renegotiate, challenge the appraisal, or the buyer can cover the gap. A low appraisal doesn't always have to kill the deal, but it does require a game plan. Behind the scenes, the title company and the buyer's lender are making sure everything is in order. Your realtor is also staying on top of those deadlines and things to make sure the title company and the lender are moving forward and on track. The title company is going to make sure the title search confirms that there are no ownership disputes or unpaid liens. The buyer's loan goes through underwriting for final approval, and both sides are working towards a clear to close, meaning all the paperwork is complete, all the contingencies have been met. This step usually takes around 2 to 4 weeks, and staying responsive is going to keep things moving smoothly. A few days before closing, the buyer is going to want to do a final walkthrough. They're going to be looking to make sure that all those repairs that you guys agreed upon in the option period have been completed, that everything is still in the same condition as when they made the offer, and that appliances and fixtures included in the sale are still in place. If something is off, the buyer can request last minute fix or even delay closing. So it's important to tie up any loose ends. So there's a couple of loose ends we need to tie up, and that should have been done before the closing date. One of those is moving out by the agreed upon date. Normally, sellers need to be out of their home by the time that they go to closing. So make sure you're getting ready, getting packed up, getting the house clean, and moved out by that agreed upon date. You'll also need to cancel utilities or transfer them to the new buyer and cancel your homeowner's insurance, so that you're not paying for a home that you no longer own. Now, closing day is when the deal actually becomes official. Here's what happens. You're going to go to the closing table, go to the title company, or wherever your realtor has scheduled for closing. You'll sign the final paperwork transferring ownership to the buyer. The buyer is going to send their funds to pay for the home. And once everything is recorded, you get paid and they get the keys. You'll also want to double check your proceeds. Your title company will confirm when the funds are deposited, and that's it. At this point, congratulations, you've officially sold your home. Selling a home doesn't end with an accepted offer. You need to navigate that closing process smoothly. If you want a step-by-step checklist to make sure you don't miss anything, grab my home seller closing guide in the link below. And before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's your biggest question about the closing process? Let's talk about it.